Russian,
camel,
Jamaican, bobsled,
race. ¿Cómo está? Me llamo Guy, soy mexicano, we. Race,
buongiorno, me llamo Mason, viva Italia!
race,
Oi, I've got schwilke something in that because I get a feeling verklempt. I'm Jewish.
race. Hello,
Hola. Ni hao.
konnichiwa.
Salam alaikum.
Race, shalom.
Bonjour.
Guten Tag. Race, dreads,
Feathers. Yarmulkes.
raps,
Face paint.
babushkas. Race, who's the fastest?
Doesn't matter, slow and steady wins the
Race,
Who's the smartest?
who's the darkest?
Who's the most athletic? Who's the artist? Who will win this
Race,
She looks silly.
he sounds strange.
They smell funny.
Race,
Poverty.
war,
Hate. Disease.
we need to eat. Race,
Create. Love.
take care,
Make.
hope,
Bake. Cookies.
what the fuck? Keep the pace,
Different cultures. Many customs.
delicious foods to taste.
Don't run away from who.
They, you,
From
who we are, stay together
in this
human race.
With Mayhem Poets, what we're doing is we're in the building right now with Brave New Minds. We're at Nassau, Long Island, Strong Island. We came together at school ourselves at Rutgers University, fiending for poetry, spitting poems everywhere from prisons to playgrounds to bar mitzvahs to brisses to your sisters. You know what I mean? It didn't really matter, brothers. And now we're doing it everywhere around the world, right? I go by Skeptic, Black Skeptic. I go by Scott Raven. I go by Mason. And we just bringing it to you live from Brave New Minds. Much respect to everybody who rule the world with poetry and hip hop. Yes.
Do you rhyme? Oh, I rhyme. An iambic pentameter. Most times was the only white guy inside a drum circle's diameter. You can't touch me on stage, I'm an MC. Hammerhead shark, but look more like Vanilla Ice leading Noah's Ark. 1 by 1 and 2 by 2, I'm the turnpike token white guy! Easy passing through turnstiles with an Opie tailor-made style all my own. Tom Cruise controlling my risky business until I'm home alone. Do I rhyme? Do students hate tests? Does Pam Anderson have fake shoes? It's what I do. Raising the bar mitzvah with everything I chew. Staying kosher fresh to death as I fell and kafetch. Do I rhyme? That's Hebrew for hell yes. And I can rhyme forwards, backwards, upside down, or sideways. It's really your choice, cause I got verbal vision up in this joint. Kicking fine flows even with my eyes closed. Like right now I'm hiding behind rhyme rays and you're Stevie wondering when I'll get to my point. But trust me, you'll see me later. Cause my rhymes are so ahead of their time. Back in pre-K they were running circles around 12th graders. And my point is, even though I'm white, I still got mad game, son. So look past the skin and forget where I came from. Forget what you know about history and just play dumb. My world evolves around can't jump, can't dance references. Thinking I can't rhyme scheme past 5 sentences, but I break down white picket defensiveness with lines that trace back to an ape's place in Genesis. So let there be white, let there be black, let there be green, purple, yellow, and whole spectrum shedding light, taking control of this life until Panasonic, Samsung, and Sony are the only stereotypes. So I can rhyme. But can you break through the surface to see my true colors? Can we live in this world together, my sisters, my brothers? Thank you.
It all began in produce when I flipped that beatbox. The lettuce bobbed its head, and the broccoli dropped multi-syllabic, nutritious green vegetable top of the dome tactics, then passed it to the grapefruit, who blasted and burned with citric acid and turned to the cabbage, who battled a bunch of bananas that punched them and slammed them with potassium proverbs at random to regulate and detonate like kerosene. But the carrots could see through their scheme with beta-carotene bars that came off kind of straight and got all the kidney beans jumping out their seats. Spreading the grocery store cipher to the meat, where apparently there was beef. Between the pig's feet and the steak, who said they were the only ones in aisle 8 that could break. Then the eggs did the Harlem Shake and started hatching. The pickles disappeared and started spinning and scratching. The iced tea and ice cubes were old school rapping. The Ready Whip, Aquanet, and Glade began graphing. The M&M's had the whole candy section laughing. The Pepsi and Coke did some soda pop locking. Trojan condoms got in with a cocky flow concoction. The juice and frozen sections were constantly cold rocking. It was shocking. No matter what company they were copped from, every product in stock was hip hopping non-stop. And the customers just kept on shopping.
In 9 months' time, I could have a little daughter. And with modern life expectancy pushed back a little farther, she could live to see the year 2100 AD. By then, babies will just text their moms, "I'm hungry." If we can get to that. Because nowadays, it's third rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Warfare fought as tailpipes pollute. Mission impossible to cut as long as there's so much money to be made at the gas pumps. Because see, roses are ultraviolets blue through the atmosphere, increased skin cancer, and all we can think here is 70 degrees in January? Well, that'll be spectacular! Well, yeah, warmer than normal in the winter does feel nice, but when it's a high of 140 on the 4th of July, with hurricanes so strong, wreaking so much havoc, you'll think they got into A-Rod's medicine cabinet. Not quite as nice. And really, it's so ironic, even Alanis can see this. Men are from Mars, but turning this planet to Venus. 600 degrees of separation from Earth's reparation. Yo, our forests need milk to leave resuscitation. But stupid is as stupid does, and we cut them down all the time, till the only Amazon left is selling books online. Electricity can come from clean, natural sources. Those windmills, they're good for more than just messing with you on mini golf courses. And it's more than just jokes. You want to really bring some troops home? Invest in windmills and leave the Middle East alone. Half the world's problems will be solved right there. It's renewable, man. We're not going to run out of air. But why stop there? Because once it's truly begun, I'll put solar panels on my ass and moon the sun. They all have hydroelectric plants implanted in my eyes, and then call myself names just to make myself cry. Yo, what's the matter with you, mate? I'm just trying to power my toaster. So let's not just complain about gas prices and do something for the sake of yours and my kids. And I may not have turbines attached to my eyelids, but when you see me on the street, stop and say hi, Brit. We'll put on our thinking caps to save ice caps and glaciers, because I want my kids to at least have the option to die of old age, and not because in the past 200 years on this planet, we've turned Atlantic City into Atlantis. You see, in 9 months' time, I could have a little daughter. And with modern life expectancy pushed back a little farther, she could live to see 2100 and beyond. I just hope by then the planet still has land she can raise her family on.